Coffee steam in the feed room air, cold dawn biting everywhere. 5 a.m. and the world is dark, but the chores begin before the lark. I pour 1 cup from a dented tin, let a little warmth settle in. The smell of grain and diesel smoke mixes with a half-awake joke. My cousin says we must be nuts to love a life of mud and ruts. Then the east turns gold behind the trees, and all at once we know the reason is coffee steam in the feed room, rising like a farmer's tune, strong enough to pull me through another dawn in the feed room. The calves kick straw and clumsy lines, a radio crackles a no good time. Hands go numb then warm again as sunlight slips beneath the pen. There is pride in the unseen part, in the early hour, in the willing heart. The world may wake at 8 or 9, but country souls beat morning time. Every hard day starts somehow, with a little fire behind the plow. Coffee steam in the feed room, rising like a farmer's tune, strong enough to pull me through another dawn in the feed room. Stare frost down, holding a cup with cracked red hands before they go and work the land. Coffee steam in the feed room, stay with me till afternoon. From the first cold breath to the harvest moon, you are my song in the feed room. City mall, shopping for the latest brand. She'd rather be out in the country with dirt on her hands. You won't catch her in those high heels or chasing trendy things. She wears cowgirl boots and a smile that makes my old heart sing. She's not what they're selling on TV. She's exactly what I want her to be. She's a back road kind of girl in a paved up city with her knowledge of the book. She'd rather watch the stars come out than watch a reality show. She's the kind of woman that you keep and never let her go. She's not what they're selling on TV. She's exactly what I want her to be. She's a back road kind of girl in a paved up city world. She likes country sunsets over neon lights and quiet country nights. She's a back road kind of girl. Real diamonds with real pearls. She don't need the spotlight to shine. She's that back road kind of girl. All mine. That back road kind of girl. She's the country in my soul. She's the love that makes me whole. Every fancy thing they make couldn't match what we create. She's a back road kind of girl in a paved up city world. She likes country sunsets over neon lights and quiet country nights. She's a back road kind of girl. Real diamonds, real pearls. She don't need the spotlight to shine. She's that back road kind of girl. All mine. That back road kind of girl. Back road kind of girl. My kind of girl. There's a box up in the closet on the high shelf, full of things that money couldn't buy. My grandmother's worn Bible, pages soft as prayer. My grandfather's old pocket knife beside. She underlined in pencil every verse she lived by, and his initials carved into the bone handle there. Two lives told in objects on a kitchen table. Two people I still talk to in my prayers. Grandma's Bible, Grandpa's knife, the weight of their whole long working life. I hold them on the hard days when I've lost my way. They remind me what it meant to just survive, and to love through every storm without complaint. Grandma's Bible and Grandpa's knife teach me still how to live a decent life. He never said I love you in so many words, but he'd sharpen up her pencils every night. And she'd read to him on Sundays after supper until the lamp burned low and they'd say goodnight. 47 years of seasons at that table, 47 harvests, drought years, loss and gain. He'd reach across and cover up her hand there, and she'd smile like the first time, just the same. Grandma's Bible and Grandpa's knife, the weight of their whole long working life. I hold them on the hard days when I've lost my way. They remind me what it meant to just survive, and to love through every storm without complaint. Grandma's Bible and Grandpa's knife teach me still how to live a decent life. Now I got a daughter asking all the questions about where this family comes from and what we're made of. I laid those two old objects on the table and told her every story that I had. I said we come from people who kept going, who folded grace into their daily bread, who loved each other quietly and deeply, and left these things so we'd remember what they said. Someday this box will pass to my own children, and they'll add their items to the holy stack, some token of the love they built between them, some small proof of what it means to not look back. And maybe their grandchildren will gather round some kitchen, hold these worn things and wonder at the years, and feel the whole long line of people loving come alive through these old items, through their tears. Grandma's Bible and Grandpa's knife, the weight of their whole long loving life. Hold them on the hard days when you've lost your way. They remind you what it meant to just survive, and to love through every storm and every night. Grandma's Bible and Grandpa's knife, still teaching us to live a decent life, still teaching us to live a decent life.
She walked in wearing trouble like a Sunday dress, smiled at me from across the bar. I've seen that look on 3 continents of heartbreak, and every one of them left a scar. scar. She made her way through all the other poor decisions, making choices with those dangerous eyes. I just sipped my drink and said a little prayer, Lord, because I recognize my own demise. But knowing something's wrong and walking away from it, well, that's two very different rodeos. This ain't my first rodeo, darling. I know the road before it's thrown. This ain't my first rodeo, darling. I know this dance right down to the bone. I've been bucked off of situations just like this one. Picked up my hat and walked back to the gate. This ain't my first rodeo, darling, but Lord help me, I might stay anyway. This ain't my first rodeo. We talked till the bartender cut the lights off, stood out in the parking lot till 2. She said she didn't do this kind of thing normally. I said I didn't either, and it's true. We're both a little used up and a little cautious, both carrying the weight of things we've done. Both circling each other like we're studying whether this one's worth another run. Because knowing all your patterns and breaking them anyway, Lord, that's the bravest kind of rodeo. This ain't my first rodeo, darling. I know the road before it's thrown. This ain't my first rodeo, darling. I know this feeling right down to the bone. I've been bucked off of situations just like this one. Picked up my hat and walked back to the gate. This ain't my first rodeo, darling, but maybe that's exactly why I'll stay. This ain't my first rodeo. You know the funny thing about experience is sometimes it just teaches you to fear. And the bravest thing a worn out heart can manage is to just show up and still be here. So I'm showing up, hat in hand and honest. Lord knows that ain't easy for my kind. This ain't my first rodeo, pretty darling, but I'd sure like it to be my last. This ain't my first rodeo, darling. I know the road before it's thrown. This ain't my first rodeo, darling, but I'd sure like to make this my home. I've been bucked off of everything that mattered, and I picked up every time and walked back in. This ain't my first rodeo, darling, but I'm finally ready to win. Lord, this ain't my first rodeo, but darling, let it be my last. Sunrise spills on the barn door blue. Another good day coming through. Hey, stay in the loft and work to do. Lord, I was made for mornings like these. The old barn creaks like a gospel band, timber and nails and honest hands. There is a ladder to a sweeter sky where swallows circle and daylight flies. My brothers laugh by the loading bay, throwing the weight of the world away. We do not own a life of ease, but joy grows tall in a country breeze. Hear those tires on the gravel road, hear that rhythm in my soul. Barn door blue, barn door blue, painted by time and a dream held true. When the hard week comes and the clouds break through, I find my hope in the barn door blue. There is a note in the hammering, melody every season brings. From planting rows to the harvest moon, this land keeps singing its stubborn tune. Mama waves from the garden side, apron dusted and full of pride. She says keep faith and keep it kind. The richest man has a grateful mind. Dust kicks up where the children run. Life feels simple in the sun. Barn door blue, barn door blue, painted by time and a dream held true. When the hard week comes and the clouds break through, I find my hope in the barn door blue. One day these boards may bend and age, but love like this outlives the page. There is a mark where my height was drawn, still standing there, though the years move on. Barn door blue, barn door blue, I carry your color my whole life through. From my first small step to the work I choose, I learned to stand by the barn door blue. Built the porch the summer they were married, with lumber from a barn they tore down in the spring. She painted it white and planted morning glories, and by August it was the prettiest thing. Every evening since they've sat out in those rockers, watching whatever the seasons chose to give, and 60 years of evenings on that front porch is 60 years of learning how to live. Still laughs at his same jokes, Lord help her, and he still holds the door before she gets there first. 60 years on the same front porch, watching the same sunset fall. 60 years on the same front porch, Lord, they built the biggest life inside those four small walls. They didn't need the world to know
their story. They didn't need a single thing beyond that view. 60 years on the same front porch. That's the only love I ever wanted to. That's the only love I ever wanted to. She had her difficult years in her late 40s, when her mother passed and grief moved in to stay. He didn't try to fix it or explain it. He just rocked beside her every evening anyway. And she sat with him through his hospital winter, when the doctors made the faces no one likes to see. She held his hand all through the nights of waiting, and in the morning there they'd be. 60 years on the same front porch, watching the same sunset fall. 60 years on the same front porch. Lord, they built the biggest life inside those 4 small walls. They didn't need a thing beyond each other. They didn't need a single thing beyond that view. 60 years on the same front porch. That's the only love I ever wanted to. She told me once the secret wasn't romance. It wasn't grand gestures or any of that. She said it's showing up in the ordinary and meaning it through every season back. He told me once the secret was real simple. He said I married someone I still like, and every evening when we sit down in those rockers, I'm still glad she's the one beside me tonight. They're a little slower getting to the porch now, and the rockers have been replaced since the first year. But the morning glories still climb up the railing, and the same 2 coffee cups still appear. The grandkids come on weekends in the summer and sit out on the steps below their feet and watch 2 people who have lived the answer to every question love was meant to meet. 60 years on the same front porch, watching the same sunset fall. 60 years on the same front porch. Lord, they built the biggest life life inside those four small walls. They didn't need the world to know their story. They didn't need a single thing beyond that view. 60 years on the same front porch. That's the only love I ever wanted to. She built the porch the summer they were married, with lumber from a barn they tore down in the spring. She painted it white and planted morning glories.
Lord, the fields are brown and bowing, and the air smells like November's coming in. The silos full and the gates are latched for winter, and I'm standing here not knowing where to begin. Thanking you for everything you gave us, for the rain that fell in April like a grace, for the hands that ache through every row of planting, and the mercy shining down on every face. I don't have fancy words for what I'm feeling, just a farmer's gratitude, worn and true. This is my hymn for the harvest moon, rising full and gold over the field. This is my hymn for the harvest moon, for every promise that the good earth finally yields, for the sweat and the faith and the waiting, for the children watching from the pickup hood. Lord, this harvest moon's my hallelujah, for everything you said would come, and it did. For everything you said would come, it did. There were weeks in June I nearly quit believing, when the sky went tight and dry for 30 days. My neighbor said the Lord don't owe you nothing, but He loves you in most peculiar ways. And the clouds rolled in on an ordinary Tuesday, and the smell of rain hit harder than a hymn, and I fell right down beside the tractor crying, like a man who just remembered grace again. You don't have to be perfect to be grateful, you just have to be honest with your hands. This is my hymn for the harvest moon, rising full and gold over the field. This is my hymn for the harvest moon, for every promise
that the good earth finally yields. For the sweat and the faith and the waiting, for the children watching from the pickup hood. Lord, this harvest moves my hallelujah. For everything you said would come, and it did. Long as there is seed in season, long as ground will take a plow, long as morning follows darkness, Lord, I'll thank you anyhow. Even in the lean years, even in the dust, even when the river ran too low, somewhere in the waiting you were with us, teaching us the things we needed most to know. This is my hymn for the harvest moon, rising full and gold over the field. This is my hymn, for the harvest moon. Lord, thank you for everything that's real, for the sweat and the faith and the seasons, for the grace that met us halfway through. This harvest moon is my hallelujah. Lord, it rises every year because of you. Lord, it rises every year because of you.
Sitting high, boys are loading coolers, time to fly. Got the field reserved by the riverside, where the country music's gonna come alive. Trucks are pulling in one after one, backing in for the country fun. Tailgates dropping like dominoes. This is how a country weekend goes. Speakers cranking, sun still bright. This is gonna be a summer night. Boots and tailgates, beer and good friends. This is how a summer never ends. Country music turned up loud, dancing in the summer crowd. Boots and tailgates, dancing on the dirt. Don't matter if your boots get hurt. Got my baby on my arm and the moon above. Boots and tailgates and country love. Woo! The girls are dancing on the truck beds, high hair flying back against the summer sky. We got barbecue and lemonade, got everything that summer's made. Football flying through the evening air, folks are laughing without a care. Bonfires burning, the night's just starting. This is where the memories keep their parting. Stars are coming, lights are on. This country
country love. This is summer at its very best. Country people, country fest. Nowhere I'd rather be tonight than under all this country firelight. Boots and tailgates, beer and good friends. This is how a summer never ends. Country music turned up loud, dancing in the summer crowd. Boots and tailgates, dancing on the dirt. Don't matter if your boots get hurt. Got my baby on my arm and the moon above. Boots and tailgates and country love. Oh, boots and tailgates. Woo. Country love. Morning glory over Cedar Road. Bloom where only brave things grow. The fence runs long by the gravel track. Blue flowers climbing and leaning back. Every dawn they open wide, like they were born to greet the light. I pass them heading to the barn, carrying tools in the morning calm. And they remind me without a word that beauty often rises from the dirt. Another day, another chance to love this life with calloused hands. Morning glory over Cedar Road. Teach my weary heart to grow through the heat and through the cold, like morning glory over Cedar Road. My wife planted them years ago near the post where the old cows go. Said pretty things should line the way for all the hard and heavy days. Now every summer they return blue as a promise. I have learned that hope is not a grand display. It climbs and opens day by day. What survives is what bends and clings, and still finds room to bloom and sing. Morning glory over Cedar Road. Teach my weary heart to grow through the heat and through the cold, like morning glory over Cedar Road. If my faith gets bruised and worn, meet me in the early morn, where those bluebells face the sun, and remind me I am not done. Morning glory over Cedar Road. Stay beside me as I go. With every season, may I know the grace of growing slow.
Mason jar morning on the windowsill, sunlight dancing where the house sits still. Honey and tea and jam on toast, little things I love the most. The rooster struts like he owns the day, and maybe around here he does that way. I open the curtains, breathe in sweet hay, see white sheets drying in the breeze of May. The whole farm shines in a golden frame, like every dawn arrives with my name. Before the rush of chores begins, there is a peace that settles in. Mason jar morning, clear and bright, wash the shadows from the night. Fill my cup and fill my song, keep this simple feeling strong. The garden rows are lined up neat, with tiny green pushing through the heat. A calf cries out and the porch dog barks, sparrows stitch the waking dark. I tie my hair with a faded band, step outside and kiss his hand. He smiles and says the sky looks fair, and hope feels easy in the country air. Some people need the city roar, I need this creaking screen door. Mason jar morning, clear and bright, wash the shadows from the night. Fill my cup and fill my song, keep this simple feeling strong. If life should pull me far away, I would still wake to this one day inside my heart, where sunlight spills on mason jars and farmhouse hills. Mason jar morning, stay with me in every place I come to be. You are the kind of gold I keep long after daylight leaves my sleep.
There's a kind of quiet after the worst has happened, that's different from the ordinary still. It's the silence of a clock that stopped ticking, and a house that holds a cold and empty feel. I've been living in that silence going on 6 months, since the call that split my world in half. And I've learned that grief don't come in waves like people say. It comes in walls of silence, front and back. But somewhere in the silence there's a breathing. Somewhere in the dark there's just enough. The silence between storms is where I'm living, that impossible space between between the pain. The silence between storms is all I'm given, and I'm learning how to call it something more than shame. It's not peace, but it resembles peace. From certain angles, it's not whole, but it's the part that's still intact. The silence between storms is still a shelter, and I'm learning how to shelter and come back. My sister drove in from across the state line and sat with me for days without a word. We watched television neither of us saw, and ate what the neighbors brought, and nothing stirred. And on the last night she just held my hand at the table, said, I don't know what to say and I don't care. And that was the most honest thing that anyone has offered, and it was more than almost anything out there. The silence between storms is where I'm living, that impossible space between the pain. The silence between storms is all I'm given, and I'm learning how to call it something other than shame. It's not peace, but it resembles peace. From certain angles, it's not whole, but it's the part of me that stays. The silence between storms is still a shelter, and I'm grateful for the shelter anyway. They say that time heals everything eventually, and I believe them in the way you believe a map. You trust the road is there before you see it, and you drive into the dark and just hold back. I don't know what the other side looks like, I only know the silence that is now. But somewhere in between one storm and the next, I'm still here, and that's enough somehow. The silence between storms is where I'm living, that impossible grace between the pain. The silence between storms has been my shelter, and I'm no longer asking it to be explained. It's not peace, but it has taught me about breathing. It's not whole, but I am less afraid. The silence between storms is still a beginning, and I'm learning how to trust it and stay. Lord, help me learn to trust it and stay. try to chain her, she'll break free every single time. She rides a storm and she chases lightning, loves the danger, loves the fighting. She's a renegade, she's a rebel queen, the kind of girl that dreams of sane. Don't you try to break her, she won't be broken. Some words are better left unspoken. She's got a wild horse heart, can't be tamed, runs through the fire, never the same. She's got freedom in her veins, and she dances in the country rain. She's got a wild horse heart, runs free, she's everything she wants to be. You can't put a saddle on her soul. She's got a wild horse heart, beyond control. Drives that old Mustang like she stole it, foot heavy down, well she's gonna roll it. Hair flying back in the summer wind, she don't care if she breaks the laws of men. Got tattoos with a story to tell, knows the road to heaven and the road to hell. She picks her own path through this world. She's a one-of-a-kind country girl. Don't you try to break her, she won't be broken. Some words are better left unspoken. She's got a wild horse heart, can't be tamed, runs through the fire, never the same. She's got freedom in her veins, and she dances in the country rain. She's got a wild horse heart, runs free, she's everything she wants to be. You can't put a saddle on her soul. She's got a wild horse heart, beyond control. Run, 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 like the wind blows. Run, 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 when nobody knows. She's gonna live and she's gonna fly. She's gonna burn till the day she dies. She's got a wild horse heart, can't be tamed, runs through the fire, never the same. She's got freedom in her veins, and she dances in the country rain. She's got a wild horse heart, runs free, she's everything she wants to be. You can't put a saddle on her soul. She's got a wild horse heart, beyond control. Wild horse heart, runs free.
We were 17 with nowhere we had to be, just a back porch and a jar of cold sweet tea. The fireflies came out just after 8 o'clock, and the whole field turned to something no one could have bought.
You said you'd never seen so many all at once. I said I'd never been so happy without funds.
And we just sat there in that ordinary gold, making memories that neither one of us would ever let grow. Firefly
Firefly summer nights,
That's where I keep you.
firefly summer nights,
17 and free.
firefly summer nights,
I still can see you.
laughing in the light.
They threw across the trees long after summer ends.
And the fireflies are gone.
Something in me holds that night
And carries it along. Firefly summer nights, firefly summer nights.
We chased them through the tall grass in your daddy's yard.
You caught one in your hand, so careful, Lord, so hard.
You opened up your fingers slow and let it go.
And watched it fly back toward the field below.
And you said that's the thing about the beautiful.
You have to let it go, or it goes dim.
And I was 17 and didn't fully get it.
But I've been learning what you meant right up to him. Firefly summer nights,
That's where I keep you.
firefly summer nights,
17 and free.
firefly summer nights,
I still can see you.
laughing in the light.
They threw across the trees
Long after summer ends and the fireflies have gone.
Something in me holds that night
And carries it along. Firefly summer nights, firefly summer nights.
We went our different ways that September.
Like fireflies let loose into different fields.
And I heard you married someone out in Colorado.
And from what I know, you both got a real good deal.
But every July when the backfields start to flicker,
I pour sweet tea and sit out on the porch.
and thank the universe for 17.
And everything that summer gave before it closed its door. Firefly summer nights,
That's where I keep you.
firefly summer nights,
17 and free.
firefly summer nights,
I hope life found you.
laughing in the light.
The way you laughed with me.
Long after summer ends and the fireflies are gone.
I carry that one night.
Like a lantern all along. Firefly summer nights, firefly summer nights,
Thank God for Firefly.
summer nights.
Old denim sky above the barn, fold me in your weathered arms. Evening comes in faded blue,
softest shirts we used to use for working fences, mending gates, holding back what life can take. My father stood beneath this light, checking rows before the night. He did not say a whole lot then, but every gesture meant amen. Some men preach and some men show what love is by the way they sow. Old denim sky above the barn, keep the memory safe and warm of the man who taught my hands how to live off honest land. Now I am older, hair gone thin, and my own boy is growing in. He asks me things I cannot fake, like what makes a good man stay. I point out to the furrowed line, to patched up tools and supper time, to helping neighbors bowing heads, to showing up where tears are shed. Then we look up where the daylight fades, and the lesson settles in that shade. Old denim sky above the barn, keep the memory safe and warm of the man who taught my hands how to live off honest land. I may never wear his quiet grace the way he did with steady face, but I can try till my final day to pass that country strength his way. Old denim sky above the barn, watch over every child and farm, till all the good we learn from love rises gentle in the dusk above.
Fields are dry, the sky is clear, the crops are crying for water near. 3 months past the last good rain, and the farmer's praying through the pain. On his knees in the dusty ground,
Lord, please send your blessing down. The cattle thirsting at the empty creek, and my faith is feeling weak. But Mama always told me when the times get hard to trust the Lord and not your card. I'm praying for rain, Lord, send it down. Wash away these troubles all around. The clouds are rolling, but they pass on by. Lord, please open up the sky. I'm praying for rain on this thirsty land. Praying I'll understand. Your timing's perfect, your grace is true. Lord, I'm praying for rain, and I'm trusting you. Drove to church on Sunday morning slow, past the fields where nothing grows. But the preacher said with his gentle voice that faith is a choice, faith is a choice. He read from the book of Job that day about a man his way, but never lost his faith in the Lord above. And in the end he was restored in love. So I drove home with a brand new song, trusting that I won't be praying for long. I'm praying for rain, Lord, send it down. Lord, please open up the sky. I'm praying for rain on this thirsty land. Praying I'll understand. Your time is perfect, your grace is true. Lord, I'm praying for rain, and I'm trusting you. And then the wind began to blow, and the clouds began to grow. The first drop hit the window pane, and I knew the Lord had heard my name. I'm praying for rain, Lord, send it down. Wash away these troubles all around. The clouds are rolling, but they pass on by. Lord, please open up the sky. I'm praying for rain on this thirsty land. Praying I'll understand. Your timing's perfect, your grace is true. Lord, I'm praying for rain, and I'm trusting you. Praying for rain, thanking you, Lord. He built the porch the summer they were married, with lumber from a barn they tore down in the spring. She painted it white and planted morning glories, and by August it was the prettiest thing. Every evening since they've sat out in those rockers, watching whatever the seasons chose to give. And 60 years of evenings on that front porch is 60 years of learning how to live. She still laughs at his same jokes, Lord help her, and he still holds the door before she gets there first. 60 years on the same front porch, watching the same sunset fall. 60 years on the same front porch. Lord, they built the biggest life inside those 4 small walls. They didn't need the world to know their story. They didn't need a single thing beyond that view. 60 years on the same front porch. That's the only love I ever wanted to. That's the only love I ever wanted to. She had her difficult years in her late 40s, when her mother passed and grief moved in to stay. He didn't try to fix it or explain it. He just rocked beside her every evening anyway. And she sat with him through his hospital winter, when the doctors made the faces no one likes to see. She held his hand all through the nights of waiting, and in the morning there they'd be. 60 years on the same front porch, watching the same sunset fall. 60 years on the same front porch. Lord, they built the biggest life inside those 4 small walls. They didn't need a thing beyond each other. They didn't need a single thing beyond that view. 60 years on the same front porch. That's the only love I ever wanted to. She told me once the secret wasn't romance, it wasn't grand gestures or any of that. She said it's showing up in the ordinary and meaning it through every season back. He told me once the secret was real simple. He said I married someone I still like, and every evening when we sit down in those rockers, I'm still glad she's the one beside me tonight. They're a little slower getting to the porch now, and the rockers have been replaced since the first year. But the morning glories still climb up the railing, and the same 2 coffee cups still appear. The grandkids come on weekends in the summer and sit out on the steps below their feet and watch 2 people who have lived the answer to every question love was meant to meet. 60 years on the same front porch, watching the same sunset fall. 60 years on the same front porch. They built the biggest life inside those 4 small walls. They didn't need the world to know their story. They didn't need a single thing beyond that view. 60 years on the same front porch. Lord, let me love somebody that way too. Oh Lord, let me love somebody that way too. He built a porch the summer they were married, with lumber from a barn they tore down in the spring. She painted it white and planted morning glories, and by August it was the prettiest.
Fencepost Prayer
At day's end, whispered where the pasture bends. I lean my elbows on the rail, watch the last light leave the dale, count the blessings one by one, the work, the wife, the setting sun. There were seasons we barely made, bills like storms we could not evade, but somehow mercy found our gate right when fear said it was too late. Faith is not a thunder cry, sometimes it is just looking up at the sky. Fencepost prayer, a day's end, hold together what I cannot mend. Keep this family, keep this land safe inside your weathered hands. My daughter asked me yesterday, how do you know the Lord hears when you pray? I said I do not always know, but I have seen dry fields Fencepost Prayer at day's end. Hold together what I cannot mend. Keep this family, keep this land safe inside your weathered hands. No chapel roof, no stained glass, just crickets singing in the grass. Heaven close enough to feel in the cooling air above the field. Fencepost prayer at day's end. Stay with me through loss and wind, till my final breath comes back again as one more Fencepost prayer.
Apron strings and apple trees, warm bread on the window breeze. Every little thing I need grew from hands like these. Mama moved like morning light, soft but strong and always right. She could mend a shirt or heart with a needle, hem, and patient art. She knew every season by the smell, rain in the west and frost as well. She packed our lunches, tied our laces, and kept grace alive in dusty places. Some roots run deeper than the eye can see. Mine begin where she believed in me. Apron strings and apple trees, that is where my spirit breathes. When the world gets hard and mean, I remember apron strings and apple trees. The orchard glowed in September red, buckets heavy, sky overhead. She would laugh when the cider spilled and say messy days are often filled with the sweetest kind of memory that outlives all the things we leave. Now I hear her in my own voice, teaching my little girl how to rejoice. Love returns in familiar ways, through old recipes and harvest days. Apron strings and apple trees, that is where my spirit breathes. When the world gets hard and mean, I remember apron strings and apple trees. No riches came through our front gate, still we lived a life that tasted great on cinnamon air and honest care, and the kind of faith that stays right there. Apron strings and apple trees, you still shelter all of me, from my first scrape knee to grown-up dreams. I am held by apron strings and apple trees. Blackberry Lane, after the harvest, quiet as a vow in the dark. The wagons sleep, the fields lie bare. October cool is in the air. We walk the path behind the shed. Leaves crunch gold beneath our tread. You take my hand without a word, like silence itself wants to be heard. There is sweetness in the ending too, when labor fades and love comes through. All summer long we chase the yield. Now we get to feel what the heart revealed. Blackberry Lane, lead us slow through the dusk where tender things grow. After the harvest, after the strain, love tastes sweeter on Blackberry Lane. The old vines cling to the fence wire still, moonlight pooling over the hill. You brush a strand from off my face. Time goes quiet in that place. We talk about the years ahead, the barn roof patch, the orchard spread. Nothing grand, just honest plans and two warm hearts with work-worn hands. This kind of life may not be fast, but it grows a love built to last. Blackberry Lane, lead us slow through the dust where tender things grow. After the harvest, after the strain, love takes Blackberry Lane after the harvest, quiet as a vow in the dark. The wagons sleep, the fields lie bare, October cool is in the air. We walk the path behind the shed, leaves crunch gold beneath our tread. You take my hand without a word, like silence itself wants to be heard. There is sweetness in the ending too, when labor fades and love comes through. All summer long we chase the yield, now we get to feel what the heart revealed. Blackberry Lane, lead us slow through the dusk where tender things grow. After the harvest, after the strain, love tastes sweeter on Blackberry Lane. The old vines cling to the fence wire still, moonlight pulling over the hill. You brush a strand from off my face, time goes quiet in that place. We talk about the years ahead, the barn roof patch, the orchard spread. Nothing grand, just honest plans, and two warm hearts with work-worn hands. This kind of life may not be fast, but it grows a love built to last. Blackberry Lane, lead us slow through the dusk where tender things grow. After the harvest, after the strain, love tastes sweeter on Blackberry Lane. If winter knocks with icy rain, I will remember this soft lane, how your hand fit inside of mine, like home was drawn in one thin line. Blackberry Lane, stay in my soul, where all our simple blessings grow. From all we sow and all we gain, my favorite season is your lane.
I've had 3 trucks and 2 ex-wives and a business that I ran into the ground. I've tried my luck at poker, real estate and farming, and lost every time I came around. But the one thing I can say I've always gotten right, the 2 things in this world that never let me down, is a good woman who somehow still believes in me, and a yellow dog who thinks I'm the best man in town. Now I know that list sounds short for 61 years, but let me tell you boys, that's everything. A good woman and a good dog, that's all a man really needs at the end. A good woman and a good dog, one that stays by your side and one that's your best friend.
fancy, and I've had the folly. Lord, I've had the kind of night you can't explain. But at the end of every road I've ever taken, those two were on the porch to know my name. A good woman and a good dog. The dog doesn't care that I can't sing in key. He howls along like I'm some kind of star. The woman doesn't care that my guitar's out of tune. She just shakes her head and hands me a mason jar. The dog thinks that my cooking is exceptional. He'd eat my burned attempts with joy and pride. The woman has more refined opinions on the subject, but she eats it, and she does it with a smile. I've read the self-help books, the philosophy, but none of it beats Thursday night at home. A good woman and a good dog, that's all a man really needs at the end. A good woman and a good dog, one that stays by your side and one that's your best friend. I've had the fancy and I've had the folly. Lord, I've had the kind of night you can't explain. But at the end of every road I've ever taken, those two were on the porch to know my name. A good woman and a good dog. Now the dog once ate my tax return, and honestly, I wasn't even mad. The woman found out about the poker game I lost and was significantly less understanding about that. But by morning she had coffee going, and the dog had forgiven us both. And that right there is what I'm talking about, gentlemen. That right there is the whole. Someday when I've used up all my mileage, and I'm sitting in my chair past evening light, I want those two beside me in the quiet. The dog on my feet, her hand holding mine right. And if they ask me what I figured out from living 60, 70, maybe more years on this earth, I'll say a good woman and a good dog, boys. That's all a man could ever say he's worth. A good woman and a good dog, that's all a man really needs at the end. A good woman and a good dog, one you die for and one that's your best friend. I've had the fancy and I've had the folly, and Lord, the folly found me time again. But at the end of every road I've ever taken, I came home to those two, and home began. A good woman and a good dog. A good woman and a real good dog. Hey!
Milk pale moon above the pines, silver hush on milking time. Every shadow falls in rhyme. The lantern swings from from an old bent nail. Cats move quiet down the trail. There is a stillness after chores that makes the whole earth feel restored. I brush the dust from my denim jeans and breathe in the scent of cut evergreen. Some nights ache and some nights mend. This one feels like a faithful friend. Even lonely hearts can find a little comfort in moonlit time. Milk pail moon and midnight pines, wash this tired soul of mine. Leave a silver piece behind. Milk pail moon and midnight pines. He used to whistle by the barn, wrap me easy in his arms. Now his old hat hangs by the door, and I hear his footsteps in the floor. Love does not leave when people do. It stays in places that remain true. In the creak of wood and the smell of hay, in the stars that keep the dark away. Grief grows soft when the heavens shine on the honest shapes of country life. Milk pail moon and midnight pines, wash this tired soul of mine. Leave a silver piece behind. Milk pail moon and midnight pines. I will not fear the quiet night. There is mercy in this pale white light. Over every field and every sign of a life once yours and still half mine. Milk pail moon and midnight pines, keep his memory close to mine till morning glows along the line of milk pail moon and midnight pines.
The Tennessee midnight train runs south through Cookeville, through every little town that's mostly dark. You can set your clock by that lonesome whistle that cuts right through the quiet of your heart.
I used to lie awake and hear it passing when I was young and counting what I'd missed. And I swore someday I'd catch that train to somewhere and see if somewhere was as good as this. Because the train don't wait for the ones who keep on wondering. It moves through every dark the same. Tennessee midnight train, running south through the sleeping. Tennessee midnight train, carrying everyone away. Some are heading toward the life they've been dreaming. Some are leaving something they can't say. Tennessee midnight train, I hear you in the hollow, in the place between the sleeping and awake. Tennessee midnight train, I wonder what you're carrying and what kind of heart it's going to take. I caught it once in Nashville on a Thursday, with a bag I packed in less than 30 minutes flat. Sat up in the observation car to Chattanooga, watching darkness give the window back. A man sat down across from me in Georgia, white hair, tired eyes, a paper cup of tea. He said, "Son, where are you going?" I said, "I'm not sure yet." He smiled and said, "That's good enough for me." Tennessee midnight train, running south through the sleeping. Tennessee midnight train, carrying everyone away. Some are heading toward the life they've been dreaming. Some are leaving something they can't say. Tennessee midnight train, I hear you in the hollow, in the place between the sleeping and awake. Tennessee midnight train, I wonder what you're carrying and what kind of heart it's going to take. There's something about a train that tells the truth about the way that life just keeps on moving through, and the people you meet between departures are the grace notes of a song you never knew. That old man got off somewhere past Atlanta, left his paper cup and didn't say goodbye. And I watched his platform disappear in the darkness, like most good things that pass us in the night. Now I live too far from any rail line, but I hear the freight train sometimes in the fall. And that hollow in my chest opens up a little, like a door inside a long-remembered hall. And I think about that midnight Tennessee train, and the version of me riding into unknown night. And I thank him for not knowing where he's going, because not knowing led him here, and here feels right. Tennessee midnight train still running through the sleeping. Tennessee midnight train still carrying them all away. Some still heading toward the life they've been dreaming. Some still leaving things they cannot say. Tennessee midnight train, I bless you in the hollow, in that place between the sleeping and awake. Tennessee midnight train, I wonder what you're carrying, and what kind of heart it's going to take. The Tennessee midnight train runs south through Cookview, through every little town that's mostly dark. You can set your clock by that lonesome whistle that cuts right through the quiet of your heart. I used to lie awake and hear it passing when I was young, counting what I missed. And I swore someday I'd catch that train somewhere, and see if somewhere was as good as this. Because the train still make 2 cups every morning before my eyes are even open all the way. And then I stand there in the kitchen, remembering that you don't live here anymore today. The second cup goes cold beside the window where you used to sit and watch the yard come alive. I drink mine slow and don't rush toward the doing, just stay inside that hollow space a while. They say grief gets lighter with the seasons, but they didn't mention what to do with mornings. Cold coffee and warm memories are about all I've got to start the day. Cold coffee and warm memories, where the real and the gone trade places anyway. I know I'll get to something that resembles living. I know the ache will soften by degrees, but right now to hold on to is cold coffee and warm memories. Your sweater still hung on the kitchen chair back. I keep telling myself I'll put it away, but every time I reach for it, I stop there and
give myself permission for one more day. The neighbor saw me through the window, smiling. She probably thought I was finally moving on, but I was just remembering that joke you told me the morning of the last good day we had gone. Some people say to let small things go now, but the small things are the only things that stay. Cold coffee and warm memories are about all I've got to start the day. Cold coffee and warm memories, where the real and the gone trade places anyway. I know I get to something that resembles living. I know the ache will soften by degrees, but right now, Lord, all I've got to hold on to is cold coffee and warm memories. The counselor says make new routines, and I'm sure she's right. I'm sure that's true. But every new routine I build around this kitchen has a space the shape of you. And maybe that's okay for now. Maybe that's just how grief goes, like a house that's learned to hold an absence till the morning the wind changes and blows. I bought a smaller coffee maker Tuesday, just one cup, automatic, 7 sharp. It sat in the box for 9 days by the counter, and then I put it in the closet. Broke my heart. Maybe next spring I'll get around to using it. Maybe next spring will be a different kind of day. But this morning I made 2 cups like I always did, and let the second one just slowly fade away. Cold coffee and warm memories are about all I've got to start the day. Cold coffee and warm memories, where the real and the gone still trade their ways. I know someday I'll get to something lighter. I know the ache will ease by slow degrees. But for now, Lord, thank you for the memories, even if they're all that's warm in me. Even if they're all that's warm in me.
Cottonwood Creek keeps calling through every city wall and freeway line.
left at 20 with a restless flame, 2 duffel bags and a borrowed name. Thought I would find some larger truth past the county signs, my barefoot youth. I found bright rooms and empty noise, a million faces, fewer joys. Every night when the windows shook, I dreamed of home and the creek by the woods. Some waters run beneath your skin, and sooner or later pull you in. Cottonwood Creek keeps calling back to the place that made me whole. No matter how far these boots keep falling, that old creek knows my soul. Now I am back on the same dirt lane. Mama cried when she saw my face. Daddy just smiled and said, "Took you long." Then handed me gloves and put me on. The work is hard, but my sleep is deep, and every promise here I keep. I did not fail by coming home. I found the life I was meant to own. There is no shame in turning round when your heart still beats for home ground. Cottonwood Creek keeps calling back to the place that made me whole. No matter how far these boots keep falling, that old creek knows my soul. If my children ever chase the white, I will bless their road and let them ride. But I know one day when the world runs cold, this creek will call them home, like it called me home. Cottonwood Creek keeps calling, soft as dusk and strong as stone. I hear forever in that water falling, and I know I am finally home. Horseshoe dust and honey light settling soft on a Friday night. You step out by the stable gate, golden hair in the evening late. There is hay on your blue jean knee and a whole sunset looking back at me. The mares go quiet, the swallows dip. I lose my nerve and find my grip. Say, would you ride this road with me? Past the creek and the hickory trees. You smile slow and the whole earth swings. on the smallest and the biggest things. Horseshoe dust and honey light, you make rough days feel soft and right. With one touch, you can turn my night into horseshoe dust and honey light. We walk the pasture side by side, talking low where the shadows glide, about the dreams we are brave enough to build from grit and country love. A little house and a wraparound porch, a garden path and a cedar torch. A life not easy but full and true, that is the kind of road I see with you. The sky burns out but not my chest. You are the answer I did not guess. Horseshoe dust and honey light, you make rough days feel soft and right. With one touch, you can turn my night into horseshoe dust and honey light. If we grow old with silver hair, meet me right back in this pasture air, where I first knew by your laughing eyes I had found my home for life. Horseshoe dust and honey light, stay around through every night, till every year and every mile glows like this in your honey light. I found my peace below the limestone ledges, where the old creek bends behind the Hanson farm. Nobody built a thing out there worth naming, just a cottonwood tree in God's own calm. The water doesn't hurry in November,
It finds its way around the moss slick stone.
and I've been coming here since I was 7. Whenever I need a place to be alone. Creek water running clear, washing all the noise out of my ears. Creek water running clear, carrying the weight of all my years. Out past the bend and over the falls, Lord, this is the only church I know, where creek water running clear tells me everything I need to know. I brought my troubles here in my worst winter, set 'em on that old flat rock above. Watch the water work around
like it knew that I was short on love. By the time the sun had moved behind the tree line, something in me loosened like a knot, and I walked back up that hill a little lighter, grateful for the things I had forgot. Creek water running clear, washing all the noise out of my ears. Creek water running clear, carrying the weight of all my years. Out past the bend and over the falls, Lord, this is the only church I know, where creek water running clear tells me everything I need to know.
You know, there's something about water that don't lie. It don't change its nature for your comfort. It just keeps moving like it's supposed to, like it always knew the direction home. And I think about that when I forget which way I'm supposed to be going. My kids think I'm out checking fence lines when I disappear for an afternoon. They don't know that I'm here at the creek bend, watching minnows in the late September moon. Someday I'll bring them here and show them quiet, show them how to hear without their ears, show them everything the water's always saying between the leaves and all these years. Creek water running clear, washing all the noise out of my ears. Creek water running clear, carrying the weight of all my years. Out past the bend and over the stone, Lord, this is the holiest place I know, where creek water running clear carries me gently home, carries me gently home. I found my peace below the limestone ledges, where the old creek bends behind the Hanson farm. Nobody built a thing out there worth naming, just a cottonwood tree in God's own calm. The water doesn't hurry in November, it finds its way around moss-slit stone
And I've been coming here since I was 7. Whenever I need a place to be alone. Creek water running clear, washing all the noise out of my ears. Creek water running clear, carrying the weight alone. The creek is talking low tonight, underneath the willow light. A porch lamp glows like an old prayer, and the evening settles everywhere. I can hear the cattle breathe beyond the fence and through the leaves. Grandpa carved our family name in the rail before the summer rain. Bare feet on these weathered boards have carried love through all these storms. Every scar and every stain knows we stayed through loss and gain. Some roads glitter then disappear. This one shines when the heart draws near. Porch light over Willow Creek, say the words I never speak. Hold this house and hold this ground, where the truest kind of love is found. When the world feels fast and strange and weak, I come back to Willow Creek. There is laundry dancing on the line, late day gold and homemade wine. A bluebird rests on the gate a while, like a little sign to make me smile. We were young with a trucking faith, stole one kiss by the feed store gate. Now the years move soft and slow, like the creek we have always known. The sky goes lavender after dark, and every memory leaves a spark. Porch light over Willow Creek, say the words I never speak. Hold this house and hold this ground, where the truest kind of love is found. When the world feels fast and strange and weak, I come back to Willow Creek. If tomorrow brings another test, I will lay my worries down and rest, where the willow bends and the night birds sing, and the moon hangs low on a silver string. Porch light over Willow Creek, you are all the peace I seek. From the kitchen song to the midnight breeze, you are home in the heart of me. When my soul gets tired and my knees grow weak, shine on, dear Willow Creek.
congregation, 1,500 souls, where everybody knows your name and goes. Stop sign at the only crossroad in town, where the football team brings the whole place down. We got one church and one general store, Mr. Johnson's barber shop next door. The diner serves the same pie every day, but we wouldn't have it any other way. You might think there ain't much here to see, but this is everything to me. This is my small town anthem. Hear it loud where the simple folks make me proud. Got Friday lights and Sunday prayers, front porch swings and rocking chairs. We work hard, we love deep, we stand tall. We're there for each other through it all. This is my small town anthem. This is who I am, forever proud of where I stand. This is my small town anthem. The fire chief's also the mayor in town, and he wears both hats without a frown. We celebrate the 4th like it's an art, with fireworks bursting in every heart. Senior class graduated last night, 23 kids' faces shining bright. They'll come back home, most of them do, 'cause this small town is forever true. You might leave for the city lights so bright, but you'll come home one country night. This is my small town anthem. Hear it loud where the simple folks make me proud. Got Friday lights and Sunday prayers, front porch swings and rocking chairs. We work hard, we love deep, we stand tall. We're there for each other through it all. This is my small town anthem. This is who I am, forever proud of where I stand. This is my small town anthem. Yeah. We may be small, but our hearts are wide. Got our heroes and our country pride, from the cornfield to the river bend. This is where my story begins and ends. This is my small town anthem. Hear it loud where the simple folks make me proud. Got Friday lights and Sunday prayers, front porch swings and rocking chairs. We work hard, we love deep, we stand tall. We're there for each other through it all. This is my small town anthem. This is who I am, forever proud of where I stand. This is my small town anthem. Small town anthem, forever loud and proud.
He drove a rusted Ford into the church lot every Sunday, 45 minutes late. His boots had more mud than his Sunday best could hide, and his hair was always just a little too straight. She sang in the choir like the angels hired her. Her daddy ran the whole proceedings from the stage. And the farmer's son in the back row fell completely right off the whole world onto a different page. He left a note inside the hymnal, third pew from the back, and she found it and she kept it in her Bible. The preacher's daughter and the farmer's son, two different worlds but under the same sun. She had the grace and he had the grit, and neither one knew what to do with it. But love don't wait for the right introduction. Love don't care what your daddy does for work. The preacher's daughter and the farmer's son found each other in the most unlikely church. The preacher wasn't certain at the beginning. He had a deacon from a good family in mind, but a man who shows up every Sunday with conviction, even late and muddy, is a decent kind. And after half a year of watching that boy working harder than the sun on his acreage every day, the preacher shook his hand at the door one Sunday and didn't say a thing, which was his way. The preacher's daughter and the farmer's son, two different worlds but under the same sun. She had the grace and he had the grit, and Lord, they figured out the rest of it. Love don't wait for the right introduction. Love don't care what your daddy does for work. The preacher's daughter and the farmer's son found each other in the most unlikely church. They got married on a June Saturday at 6. She wore her grandmother's dress with wildflowers in her hair. He cleaned his boots so hard they almost looked like leather, and showed up 30 minutes early just to prove he cared. The preacher cried right through the whole proceedings and said quietly that he hadn't planned on that. And the farmer's son said, "Sir, I know I'm not your vision." He said, "Son, you're better than the one I had." Now they've got 3 kids and a mortgage and a good life. She leads the choir on alternate Sundays still, and he still comes in late, sometimes on purpose, just to make her try to hide her smile until. And every now and then he finds a note inside his coffee that says, "I found you in the third pew from the back." And the farmer's son still carries that original right there against his heart, where it has always been kept at. The preacher's daughter and the farmer's son built their whole sweet life under the same sun. Brought the grace and he brought the grit, and God, Lord, they figured all the rest of it. Love don't wait for the right introduction. Love don't care what your daddy says at work. The preacher's daughter and the farmer's son were always gonna find each other in that church. Yeah, they were always gonna fight.
The well pump keeps on singing like an old machine with soul. Every pull of water from the ground feels like a little bit of gold. There is iron in the taste of dawn, and grit in every pair of work gloves worn. We learn to earn what we can keep and pray for rain before we sleep. That old pump knows the family line, knows every drought and bitter time. Granddad fixed it with a fence wire twist and said strong things survive like this. No neon sign, no marble floor, just the gifts worth the working for. The well pump keeps on singing, deep and low and plain, a song of sweat and second chances and blessing after rain. When life runs dry and hope feels thin, I listen and begin again. The well pump keeps on singing. My little boy stands by my side, wants to learn what makes it rise. I tell him, son, you pull with heart, that is where all good things start. He laughs when the bucket splashes white, sunlight dancing in his eyes. Maybe one day he will hear this same old song and keep it near. What we pass down is more than land, it is a way to meet the world and stand. The well pump keeps on singing, deep and low and plain, a song of sweat and second chances and blessing after rain. When life runs dry and hope feels thin, I listen and begin again. The well pump keeps on singing. Rust may gather, boards may split, still there is life inside of it. Like a family that bends but stays through winter nights and August days. The well pump keeps on singing in every child and every spring. As long as someone loves this place, that song will echo in this space. I got out of Limestone County with nothing but a record and a handshake from a judge who wished me luck. Caught a ride with an old preacher going southbound who didn't ask my business in his truck. He dropped me at a crossroad past the river, said, God don't keep a ledger on your kind. I wasn't sure I believed him at the moment, but I carried what he said along the line. There's something in the red clay of the South that pulls you back and holds you like a mother. Red clay resurrection, pulling broken men out of the mud. Red clay resurrection, where you bury shame and grow something good. I've been down in the darkest dirt of living, and I clawed my way back to the sun. Red clay resurrection, Lord, it ain't pretty, but it gets done. It ain't pretty, but it gets done. Found work at a lumber yard in Tuscaloosa. Couldn't lift much, but I showed up every day. Old man Thomas didn't ask about my history. He just handed me a broom and showed the way. 6 months in, he gave me the forklift keys. Said a man who shows up has already won half the fight. I went home and sat out on the fire escape crying, in the best way a grown man cries at night. There's a grace in this red earth that don't care what you were before you found your knees. Red clay resurrection, pulling broken men out of the mud. Red clay resurrection, where you bury shame and grow something good. I've been face down in the darkest dirt of living, and I clawed my way back to the sun. Red clay resurrection, Lord, it ain't pretty, but it gets done. Every morning that he gave me underneath the sun. So I plant my boots in this red earth every morning. Let it hold me like it's always known my name. Because there's something in this southern ground that loves you, even when you've given it your shame. I got a little place out past the county line now. Nothing fancy, just a porch and half an acre clear. I grow tomatoes and I still work for old Thomas, and I go to church on Sundays when I'm here. Sometimes the preacher at the crossroad comes to visit. He drinks sweet tea and never says I told you so. He just sits there watching something pass the tree line and smiles like a man who always knows. Red clay resurrection, pulling broken men up from the mud. Red clay resurrection, where you plant your shame and grow something good. I was face down in the darkest dirt of living. Now I'm standing in the mercy of the sun. Red clay resurrection, Lord, thank you for what you've done. Lord, thank you for what you've done. Yeah, red clay resurrection, Lord, it ain't pretty, but it gets done. I got out of the limestone county with nothing but a record and a handshake from a judge who wished me luck. Caught a ride with an old preacher going southbound who didn't ask my business in his truck. He dropped me at a crossroad past the river. Said, God don't keep a ledger on your kind. I wasn't sure how
I believed him at the moment, but I carried what he said along the line. There's something in the red clay of the South that pulls you back and holds you like a mother. Red clay, a resurrection, pulling broken men out of the mud. Red clay, a resurrection, where you bury shame and grow something good. I've been down in the darkest dirt of living, and I clawed my way back to the sun. Red clay, resurrection.
Coffee steam in the feed room air, cold dawn biting everywhere. But the chores begin before the lark. I pour one cup from a dented tin, let a little warmth settle in. The smell of grain and diesel smoke mixes with a half-awake joke. My cousin says we must be nuts to love a life of mud and ruts. Then the easterns go behind the trees, and all at once we know the reason.